Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Eclihpse and today we will be doing some noob trolling down in Arena 2. But before I do get into the video, I would like to announce the winners of the giveaway. So if you hear your name mentioned now, you will receive an email or a message from one of us. But the winners are David, Evelyn, Nathan Levina, Alex Smith, Jack, Zoe, Mate, Vlad, Dinas Pool, Ulysses, Futisis, and Caden Trujillo. If you just heard your name mentioned, then you are a winner of the giveaway. So you will be mentioned within the next couple of days or the next couple of hours or so. But with that being said, let's get into the video. If you guys have been paying attention to my previous videos, you might have noticed that I am in Arena 2, and I haven't really been able to play lately because I've been waiting to make this video, but the main purpose is we are just going to be battling some random people using funny strategies, and hopefully we can get some funny reactions. So my goal for the first battle is to put a golem on like the left lane and then mirror it over to the right lane. I just want to see how noobs manage to react, or how noobs will counter a golem. So with that being said, let's battle and just see who we find. Something really bad about being low in trophies is you find a lot of people dropping like I did. So you find a lot of level 7s, 8s, 6s, etc. Just a lot of people who don't normally belong down here. So this guy's just gonna let me win, I'm assuming. Oh wait, is this dude actually trying? I feel like this guy's actually trying, so he might be able to win. I'm not too sure. This dude really isn't a noob. He's a level 7 at 400 trophies. This dude really shouldn't be down here. He's a level 7 at 400 trophies. Most people down here just like to drop, but I feel like this guy's actually a legit noob. So I'm just going to put a golem on this lane right now. We already have an elixir advantage, so I'm not too concerned about what this guy is going to do. He's already done a lot of stupid things, and crap, it looks like we won't actually be able to afford our golem, but I'm just gonna, oh yes we can. So here we're gonna save up our golem, and I'm gonna put my golem, I'm gonna try to, time them up so they're both walking together. So he managed to rage his troops up for some reason, but I'm just gonna zap his troops there, take him out with my skeletons, and yeah, so this dude, he's actually doing decent with his counters. I was hoping they'd be a bit worse, but it looks like this guy actually knows what he's doing a bit more. So we're just going to continue on. I really don't know what else to expect from this guy. And one funny thing is a lot of people down here are very big noobs. It's still a pretty slow battle. I'm not really expecting anything else from this level 7. He is, I don't really know, he's placing a goblin barrel, and this dude, I really can't tell if this guy is trying or if he's just really bad at the game, because he is a level 7 and he is very low, and most people who are level 7s down here are generally just trolling, but this dude's really bad, so I don't know if this guy's trolling or not. Like, he has good cards and everything, but he's just bad in general, so I'm not too concerned. We're just gonna try to take his troops out. Yeah, this dude is very bad. I really don't know what to expect from this dude. So for some reason, oh my god. Okay, we're just going to continue trolling this guy. I'm going to place a golem down, and he has his prince there. So his prince pretty much just got screwed over. And at this point, we're just cycling through golems, kind of just playing with this kid. I'm not really too sure what to expect. I know for a fact we're going to win. I'm really not too concerned about that part at all. But he has more barbarians coming. We'll take those out, and I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a fail. So I'll be back once this is over. Okay, so that really didn't go how I intended it to. So we got 29 trophies, and I'm hoping we can stay in Arena 2 for this whole video, because we have we should stay in Arena 2 this whole video. But I'm actually going to change up this deck, and I'm going to run an all air deck. So Lava Hound, Balloon, Minion Horde, Baby Dragon, etc. You guys get the point. So I'll be right back once this deck's made, and I'm going to see what we can end up doing. Here's the deck we're going to be using, and this looks pretty annoying. I honestly would hate if I went up against someone with this, but we're gonna search, see who we find. So we're against another level 7, so I'm assuming this person is just trying to drop as well, or who knows, they might be very bad at the game. But I'm just gonna start off with a collector. We really need to build up elixir with this army, because this deck is just way too expensive. So he starts off with a minion horde, so I just zapped it right away. Oh my god, I feel bad. I'm such a bully. I'm going to place my balloon in the very back just because I want to try to build up a push. And there's my Lava Hound. So I'm actually, oof. Okay, I'm gonna put the baby dragon down, and then I don't think I will be able to afford it. Actually, yes, we got the lava hound too. So at this point, this person is pretty much screwed. They have like a 0% chance of actually winning. This is a pretty damn big push, and I don't think there's anything they can really do. So on top of all this, I'm actually gonna place the minion horde down, and I think at this point the person has given up, or who knows, maybe they were never trying to begin with. But it looks like we won this battle. This dude pretty much just, you know, completely screwed up, and he placed a skeleton army, but skeletons don't attack air, so that was a big mistake, and we ended up getting another 3 crown. This right here should be more interesting. I'm just gonna see how many giant skeletons we can spawn. So I have a pretty cheap deck. It's 2.7 elixir, and I can pretty much just cycle through my cards really fast, and my goal is to get at least 4 giant skeletons up in one run. So we're gonna battle, see who we find, and hopefully this works out. So we found a level 4, so we finally found a legit noob, because the first 2 battles were against the level 7s, so I'm not really gonna include those or count those as noobs, but we're just gonna play with this guy to start with. I'm gonna wait until 2 times elixir until I actually start trying. So until the meantime, I don't even know what I'm saying, but basically until then, we're just gonna kind of just play around with this guy a bit. I'm not too concerned with whatever this guy is going to be doing. As you can see, his prince doesn't really do any damage to my ice wizard, so at this point I'm just gonna kind of let him keep attacking, and I'll keep countering him, because I really just want to wait until 2 times elixir. So I'll be back once 2 times elixir hits. The person just left the match, so yeah, hopefully he joins back. The person still hasn't joined back yet, and 2 times elixir is about to happen, so it looks like we're gonna begin our run or our streak, and hopefully we can spawn a whole bunch of giant skeletons in. I'm not too sure how well this is actually going to work out, but here goes the first giant skeleton, here goes the second giant skeleton, and I'm hoping I don't take that tower out on the right side, because he can't really take my troops out. But we're gonna continue going. We have 2 giant skeletons at the moment, and hopefully we can get a few more. So there goes the zap, and it looks like we're actually going to be getting 4 giant skeletons at this point. That was our goal. So there goes 3 giant skeletons, and we're going to be getting 4 fairly soon, as soon as, you know, this wants to cycle through. So boom, now we have 4 giant skeletons out at once, and this dude is pretty much done. So now let's just try to get a whole bunch of troops down. You know, let's get that thumbnail going, and right now this dude is pretty much screwed. Oh no, that giant skeleton can't die. Please don't die. Okay, so it looks like we ended up winning. Obviously, we got a 3 crown. He was a level 4 and he rage quit. But I actually want to try this out on someone who doesn't leave. So we're going to get another battle going, and hopefully this one ends up a little better. Okay, right now we're against the Terminator, and I think he tried to make his name Terminator but completely screwed up maybe, and his clan is Gladiatori. I don't really know what's going on, but he's a level 3, so we actually found a legit noob, because the first 2 people, as I already said, were level 7s, and that doesn't really count. But hopefully we can manage to do some work on this guy. So again, I'm not really gonna try to beat this guy until like a minute left. That's when things are actually gonna get a bit serious. So until then, I'm pretty much just gonna screw around and not really try too much. So I'll just cut until there's about like a minute left, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave the game for a second. So we're gonna trick him into thinking we're not in the game. So I'm gonna give him some time to place troops down. I'm gonna assume he's placed his troops down by now. We're gonna load up the app, and he really didn't place anything? Okay, there's, you know, time's kind of running low. There's a minute and 10 seconds left, so we can begin our push pretty soon. But this dude still hasn't placed anything. He's just kind of chilling there. So far we've concluded that noobs are all going to rage quit, because obviously, you know, I'm not going to blame them for rage quitting. So far I've concluded though that all noobs end up rage quitting, and I don't completely blame them, because I would probably leave too. But we kind of need to let this guy, or we need to convince this guy that, you know, we're trying to let him win, even though it doesn't look like it. But I really want this guy to win. Like, I was giving him all the time in the world to destroy a tower, but he really wasn't taking that opportunity. So right now we're gonna wait until we get another, you know, giant skeleton, and then we can do some work. So there goes that giant skeleton. I don't think we'll be getting any more, so at this point I'm just gonna spam all of my troops in. I'm gonna zap right there just so my giant skeleton can stay alive a bit longer, hopefully. And it looks like he might go down pretty soon, but we have 4 giant skeletons on his tower, and we end up taking that win. So far we've got quite a few wins. I'm gonna do one more battle, but this time we're gonna change the deck up a bit, and yeah, I'll be right back. Right here we have an all balloon deck. I have the witch. Actually, I'm not going to name all the troops. You can see all the troops I have right here. So this is an all skeleton deck, and again, I'm going to let the noob kind of just do his own thing, and then once 2 times elixir starts, that's when I'll actually start pushing, I guess. So right now I'm going to battle, and I'll just cut until there's like a minute left. So again, I'll be right back. There's like a minute and 10 seconds left, and I'm just gonna let his giant do work because I feel really bad because I'm just bullying this kid. Like, I placed 1 bomb tower down and I destroyed literally half his, cards in a row. So I'm gonna let him get that tower down. There's a minute left now, so I'm gonna place the balloon in the very back right here. So I'm just gonna let this kid keep doing his thing. Again, I'm not really too concerned. I'm gonna place this down, and now the goal is pretty much just to spam this kid. So we have the skeleton army down. We're gonna put, oh my god, this kid actually, he's doing a mini push of his own. So luckily we just placed the bomber down. We're gonna send the witch in, and now we're gonna wait to get another balloon down, and this is pretty much game over for this person. Again, I feel really bad, but there's nothing actually there is something we can do, but this person is pretty much screwed at this point. We have 2 balloons, a giant skeleton, and a witch. So there goes Spack. Spack pretty much gets screwed, and we get another win. Also, he left the match, so oh well. So guys, this has been Eclihpse. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down in the comment section below. If you want a part 2 to this, let me know, because I still have to go from Arena 2 all the way back up to Arena 8. So it looks like I'll be pretty low in trophies for the next couple of videos, but if you want some more low arena trolling or whatever, just let me know down in the comment section below, and peace out.